Sunday morning. We are back on a Sunday morning. Been a while we ain't did a Sunday morning. Been a while we've been in a Sunday morning. Good 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 morning. All five of us are here this morning, which is very unusual. Usually start with 3 and end up with 5. Look, all 5 of us here. Week 17 is here, my brothers and sisters. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the report. Familiar to my right, how y'all doing this morning?
What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
And I want to hear none of your shenanigans, sir.
You said what?
I want to hear none of your shenanigans.
So just start, laugh. So just start.
Good morning,
Jesus
everyone. Good
Christ.
morning. What's up, family? What's going on with y'all? How y'all living? How y'all doing? God is
Boy,
good. God is good. God is
David, you
good.
look refreshed and ready to go.
You look refreshed.
Believe it or not, I feel good. But then
I bet.
I feel great. I feel like I'm born again. But at the same token, I need that trip. I'm glory to God for that first and foremost. And then yesterday I did a double. So I did a 16-hour shift. So and I'm still up. I ain't getting no sleep yet. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
Club
He
no
drained
sleep.
himself twice.
I'm gonna come. My next trip is to VA. I'm gonna come visit y'all.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, while you're there talking about yourself being drained twice, can we move on with what we're here talking about on this lovely Sunday morning?
Oh man!
I mean to go say it like that, but let's go ahead and start this.
No, keep it
Well,
a buck.
I'll tell you one thing. Y'all want about the Philadelphia Eagles now.
Anyways, let's start this. Let's start this lovely Sunday
See, I
morning.
gave you good praise, and here you go screwing it up. Come on, let's go.
I told you.
Listen,
I told you.
Wasn't I the one? Everybody was like, "Where's Ken Get Right?" I was like, "Y'all, he fine.
Now, order in the court, please. Let's start this Sunday morning, please.
Just more dollars.
We have a little. There's nothing wrong with a little disorder on a Sunday morning.
Disorderly conduct.
That's
I got
true.
you. Yeah, y'all are nasty. Anyways, y'all are nasty. Anyways,
Oh, says the chef. Not your ass got big.
Chef, what you was cooking?
Okay.
You was cooking, Chef?
I didn't. No. Nothing like you.
I'm gonna drink mine.
Nothing like you, sir. Please let's get it out of the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing like you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
So please understand, I'm telling the Almighty truth to God, and I'm crossing my heart, hope of dying, stick a needle in the eye, everything. Nothing like you. Anyways, Thursday on this Christmas, let's go ahead and talk about what happened. We're gonna go ahead and go backward.
Thursday.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go backward. I'm gonna start with what happened, what we just saw last night. Joe Biden still alive? I mean, look, this is the one team that nobody wants to see in the playoffs, and for some reason, these boys are still alive.
Rob, y'all had one job.
They got they
Antonio,
found.
Lone
One thing I
Wolf,
gotta
y'all
say
had
about
one
One
job.
thing I gotta say about Cincinnati. The 2 minutes, the 2 minutes remaining in that game. I mean, kudos. Listen. I don't like Denver. I'm not big about Cincinnati. Everybody, y'all all know that. But I give credit when credit is due. The Broncos played that. They played it. The game was it was a good game. It went to overtime. And they fought to the fullest. But come on, the script got Joe Barrow's name written on all on it since last week when they tried to put him in the MVP race for the league. Yeah, I mean, granted, he got the most yards and the most touchdowns in the season, but it's politics. You know how it go.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm gonna interject here, and I'm gonna have to say, and I don't mind saying it, but I don't like saying it. Rob, you were right. If you take the numbers away, I mean, if you take the losses and the wins away, and you look at the numbers, Joe Burrow looking like Josh Allen needs to be concerned. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, granted, I love my quarterback. I do. Y'all know how I feel about Lamar. I don't feel that he is going to. I think that him getting up to the top spot is going like this, and Joe Burrow is going like this. So I'm almost feeling the switch between them as far as if they get another win, yeah, we got a problem. But Cincinnati, they like to choke. So we go, you know what I'm saying? They like to choke, so we'll see. But
Denver, they make them players. They gonna ring some bells for real.
Denver, I needed Denver to do their thing, and they just did not deliver.
Before I turn it over to the two Denver faithful, well, they need the Fish and the Colts to lose one of the last two, which is very possible. And Broncos got to lose to Kansas City in the final week of the regular season, and Joey Burrow have to beat Russell Wilson and them in week 18. Now, these scenarios here, in order for the Bengals to make the playoffs, don't seem far-fetched. So, Broncos faithful, I have the question for the two of y'all. That y'all making the playoffs ain't looking too good, ain't it?
Right now, we're on 50-50. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We're on 50-50. And defense didn't play too well. Let's face it, defense didn't play too well. There are 3 or 4 that, like Rob said, that Chargers game we should have won, but we played around too much. Bo Nix, I know he's a rookie, but Rob, we should have listened to Rob. Run the football. That's all you got to do. Run the football. That's it. If you would have ran the football out, me and Rob been cool. We're just sitting back, relaxing, chilling, and wait for postseason. Rob himself said, run the football, and y'all didn't listen. This is called rookie mistakes.
But let me ask you a question.
At the worst time.
What running back do y'all really got to really run that ball?
It's a running back committee now. It's not a solid running back team no more. It's a running back committee now. Sean Payton turned into a running back committee.
Mm-hmm.
And my defense didn't do shit.
The running back themselves made them do it to themselves because nobody didn't separate themselves to be a lead back.
Right. So the running back committee. But I'll let Rob have the offense. My defense sucked.
Everybody good now?
Go ahead.
As much as I thoroughly enjoy hearing that Rob is right on a lot of this conversation, I don't want to be right.
So you better go to dead zone.
Nope. Hey, hold on. We can't hear you. Say it again. Start over.
Start over.
You in the Matrix.
As much as I enjoy being right, I didn't want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want this. I didn't want us to be this close to the playoffs at all. I wanted no parts of this. But y'all hyped me up for it.
Shut up.
Oh,
shut up.
You started, Ali. I'm trying not to laugh.
The both of you.
Broncos gonna do this.
Speak. Misfit is so rude. Stop coming out with this old school music. Stop it. Rob, speak. Making them feel so bad about themselves as worse as they are.
I honestly don't feel bad because I knew this was coming. I told y'all, had we won Thursday, I will feel a whole lot better because I warned y'all. If we didn't win Thursday, the next two games, I don't see us winning at all because we're playing the two hottest teams in the AFC. We're playing Kansas City and we're playing the Bengals.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't want this at all. I didn't want it. I wanted no parts of this. But y'all wanted me to be excited about the Broncos.
In 700 feet, arrive at the destination.
Y'all wanted me to be happy. There's a reason why I didn't want to be happy about this. And this is why. Here we are, week 17. One win and we're in. All it takes is one.
And they playing home.
And it didn't happen.
Ain't y'all playing? KC gonna be at Denver, right?
David, I don't want David. You and your disgusting Cowboys do not need to say a god darn thing to me right now. Stay over there. Matter of fact, Ali, penalty box now. He going early. Get out.
I didn't say
disrespect.
I didn't say that.
Get in the box. Get in the box. Thank you.
I feel like he needs some music.
Don't go to.
I got music. I'm ready.
Don't go to.
I don't care. I'm going straight to hell.
You just better hope Lamar gets a Super Bowl so he gets a black quarterback narrative off his narrative. So if I were you, I'd calm down. So this is what we doing right now?
No.
This what we doing?
No.
I gave respect to every one of y'all teams, and y'all, this what we doing?
You do it to me.
No.
First of all, when have I ever done it to y'all all season long?
There was no reason to because we've been playing okay.
Okay, but we're talking about for y'all for Super Bowl. We need y'all to be better. So pipe that down.
Okay, you can put me in the penalty box. I'll do my 30 seconds.
Anyways, I didn't want the Broncos to be in the playoffs this year. I expected this to be a year of trying to figure out who we are. Trying to figure out if Bo Nix is the starting quarterback, which we found out here. Yes, this has been a running back by committee. Estimate has been the running back. Javonte Williams has been the running back. McLaughlin's been the running back. Sometimes Mims has been the running back. So it can be done. And I thought with 2 minutes to go, I thought they would have just been smart enough, run it on first 2 downs, throw on third down, keep the clock moving. They burned their timeouts. All we had to do was get 2 timeouts, take the tie, and the game and the playoffs is ours.
Right.
No, that didn't happen. You don't want to give the boogeyman the ball back.
That's true.
You don't give the boogeyman the ball back.
He's another.
And you gave the boogeyman the ball.
He's another. I ain't trying to compare him to Tom
That's
Brady Jr., but he's close to Pat Mahomes though. When you
that's
give him
not-
that ball, when you give him that ball, and he got time on the clock. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Sir. Whoa. Ain't nobody talking about me now. I gave everybody a chance. Point is, when it comes to Joe, I have been 100% right about Joe all year long.
All last year.
All last year. And the year before that. I said if there's one person that Joe Burrow does never want to see in the playoffs, when a big game on the line, if there's one person that can stop him, it's the boogeyman in Cincinnati. And if the boogeyman in Cincinnati falls in that 7th place spot, Buffalo better be on alert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Buffalo gets them first.
Mm-hmm.
And when they escape Buffalo, boogeyman's got to see Joe. Boogeyman's got to see Mahomes. So if there's 1 7 seed that can probably make a case they can make a run for the Super Bowl,
it's Cincinnati.
It's that one in Cincinnati.
Baba.
Because I can tell you this. Mahomes don't want to see this. Allen don't want to see it. And Lamar definitely don't want to see it.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Because he torches Baltimore in Baltimore.
They're in the same
torches
division.
them every time he gets a chance.
Yeah.
Not even the same division. He just likes to go to Baltimore.
He likes to eat.
He likes to eat the crabs. He likes to eat the crawfish. He likes to eat all that and just and some. He double plays when he goes to Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They like to double plate it. So if I was Cincinnati, if I was Kansas City, Buffalo, and Baltimore,
I don't know
you better hope Denver be your best friend next
when
week.
Cincinnati plays Pittsburgh, when they play Kansas City, and when they play Baltimore. But Jamar Chase shows out.
Every time.
Every time.
Like I said.
He's a pain in my side.
Kansas City, Baltimore, and Buffalo. You better be rooting the hell out of us next week. Because if we lose, and any of those 2 teams that he mentioned finds a way to lose, and Cincinnati gets an incentive and beat Pittsburgh, AFC's in trouble.
Pray.
And y'all know
it.
Home Alone Joe.
Pray. Tell you pray. Pray to Jesus. Tell you pray. We don't want look. Cincinnati last night, what I saw, even though Patrick Surtain did what he can against Chase, you still got another demon on the other side that had not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns last night.
Yeah.
The Bengals is a very dangerous team. Nobody wants to see them when they are on the road. Do not put Let me get closer to the camera. Do not put Cincinnati on the road. Don't do it. Don't do it. We've seen the same episode before happen. Every time Cincinnati get on the road in the playoffs, Lone Wolf, what happens?
They beastie.
They win.
They win. That's what I'm about to say about Cincinnati. One thing about Cincinnati, they always find a way to win the game.
They go to the Super Bowl, mess around with them if they make the playoffs, bro.
I don't know.
Mahomes
that's gonna be a great story.
Mahomes is pissing in his drawers right now. You hear me? Now, on to other problems for the AFC. Did y'all see them Chargers last night?
Bruh.
Come on now.
I've been trying to tell you from the beginning of this season about this same team that resides now in Los Angeles. This is not a team you want to see in the playoffs either. You see what Jim Harbaugh doing to them boys? You see what he's doing to them boys? You see what Jim Harbaugh doing to them boys? You see what Justin Harbaugh did there? Y'all see the man I've been talking about, Lad McConkey? You see him? You see them? You see what the defense doing now? You see what the defense look like? And try to tell I about these Chargers, The Chargers gonna be a problem in the playoffs.
They will be.
I love that Lad McConkey is having such a good breakout year. Like he's having a great, like he has been literally a huge pivotal piece for them. And if you notice when he doesn't have, and he's not,
like their number one wide receiver.
Right, but you notice when he's not efficient, the team is not efficient.
Right.
And that's not a good thing because if you can get the right team to shut him down, they don't play well. So I think that's going to be every team's primary focus is trying to shut Lad down. But then you got to worry
but no Chargers could play D too. Right. You got Bosa and you got Khalil Mack on each end. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Right. And then the other problem you have is when Lad does not play well, then you got to watch out for Gus. Because Gus be coming out the side wind anywhere.
Or Dobbins, the running
or game. Or Dobbins, and just acting like old school. They act, those are some old school gritty players that really don't mind taking the hit. And nor does Lad. But I feel like Lad definitely gets them the yardage. But JK and Gus is getting it done.
Long Wolf.
Come on now, fella. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Patriots we're talking about. I mean, anybody can put 40 on the Patriots. They don't care. I watch the Patriots game. They don't care. They just want to get the season over with.
We really don't.
They don't care.
No, we
That's
don't.
why I say, why should I mention about anything?
Hey, look, we've been circling on the calendar for April. That's all we circling. We don't care.
All they care about is getting the number 2 pick. Travis Hunter?
Yep.
Travis Hunter, come on down. We got a spot for you.
Yep. We need him badly. Hey, come on. Please, Lord, please. Drake may need him, please. Drake may need him.
Come on, Travis Hunter. Come to New England.
Please give Drake may a weapon. Please give it to him, Lord. Please. I'm praying. Please. But that's all I want. I just want Travis Hunter. That's all.
Drake May do got a weapon, but Madre.
No, we don't.
No, he does not.
Are you talking about wide receiver? Oh, you mean wide receiver?
You have no receivers.
We need one.
The last receiver they had was Randy Moss.
Y'all need a few.
No. The guy we want played last night. In Colorado. But no, we want him. No, him. Hey, look. Deion Sanders loves the Kraft family. He has no issues with the Kraft family. One of his favorite players is Tom Brady. He will have no problem with him going to New England. You shut your mouth right now. Travis Hunter, bring your ass here. We gonna make sure you have a jersey retired. You here. You bring that dog and that ugly and that nastiness up in New England because we got a bunch of puppies over there. We need men. You. Yes. You. Travis Hunter. Yeah. No. Let me move on. Guys. I'm Is it
Go ahead.
me? Is it me? Or I'm sick of? Is it me? Or I'm sick and tired of talking about the Bears?
I mean, the Bears is the Bears.
Sis just stayed straight face. You got.
Oh, my face was supposed to move about the Bears.
Yeah.
My face was supposed to move about the Bears. They are okay. You ready? Make me big for this one. You ready? They are a catastrophe. They are terrible. They are awful. They suck. They need a new coach. They need a new line. The quarterback needs to get rid of his ego. Okay.
No.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
No, keep going.
Okay. Offensive coordinator, you're fired. Defensive coordinator, you're probably fired too. Okay,
No, he's gone. He gone.
You're getting the boot. Boom.
The head coach gone.
Let the woman cook.
The DM.
Everybody,
bye.
y'all are gone. We are cleaning the entire house. That house needs bleach and ammonia at the same time.
Raise my hand on the Bears. Raise my hand. I ain't gonna say the whole house needs to be clean. They got some good pieces. They got you got a quarterback, you got a decent running back, you got some good wide receivers.
The Bears house is infested with bed bugs and roaches. Okay, we need a roach bomb and we need an exterminator immediately.
They need defense.
Okay, no, they are crawling with parasites. The whole building. Okay, and it needs to be exterminated. Ammonia and bleach. Y'all know you ain't supposed to mix them two together, but we gonna do it anyway. Go get it, Lonnie. Help me out. I got the bleach. Hold on. I got it. We use the props today. Here we go. Put a little salt and pepper on that. They need a little sprinkle.
My God.
We gonna hit him with a little.
Wait, he just pulled out boric acid. Real fool.
We're gonna hit him with a little extermination policy today. We just land the whole building with a little bit and make sure you put it on a little heavy. Okay? And then somebody needs to come through there walls. And then we need Then we need the priest to come through there and put some blessed oil over each doorway in the building of their stadium, because I swear they're cursed. Whew. Okay. The Bears have and the thing is that their fans are so faithful.
I don't know how faithful they are after that game.
You gotta let me drop this one. They are so faithful, like the New York Giants. They are so faithful, like the New York Jets fans. They are so faithful, like the Delulu Dallas Cowboys fans. They are so faithful.
Watch it.
But they're faithful.
I knew it was coming.
You had listen. It would be me if I didn't. They are so faithful, and they deserve better. People spend their hard-earned money to watch these teams because at the end of the day, this is sports entertainment, and they are not entertained. Okay, they are spending hundreds of thousands and millions and billions of dollars go through these arenas.
The money they spend,
and the money that they're spending. They're not getting any ROI, because as a fan of any of these teams, I would be immensely disappointed with the amount of time, the energy it takes to get ready to prepare just to go to a game. You don't just get up and go to a football game in the morning. You got to get up. You got to eat a good meal. You got to get hyped up. You're spending a lot of money just to go sit in a seat to watch these players play football for 2-3 hours. I want to be entertained, and they haven't been entertaining for the better part of the last 15 years. So I like to know what, I don't even like to know. We know what needs to be done, but does the owner have the balls to do it? And that's really what it boils down to. And I yield my mic. Thank you. Chef.
I don't think the owner does.
Thank you, Chef.
Lone Wolf, you brought boric acid, so I know you probably have something to add upon the catastrophe. Even though Seattle didn't play too well either, but they won the game and they kept their playoff hopes alive. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about the dirty, stinking, windy city.
Yeah, they.
Let me put it to you this way: the Bears will be forever on do not bet list. And what I mean forever, I mean forever. The only one who knows the backstory better is one man, and that's the man. That's the man in the big box. He knows the story.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that though. They're on my bet list. Caleb Williams won me a whole lot of money this year.
No, they're on my do not bet list permanently, and there's a reason why. I'll let Chef tell you the story. Go ahead, watch my tea.
Well, Lone Wolf had a bet last week, and he needed the Chicago Bears to cover 15, and he would have pretty much been a nice $250 richer. But unfortunately, the Bears did not cover 15, and they played like rat ass in the final 2 minutes, and they didn't cover. So Lone Wolf got hooked, Misfit.
Okay, so I get that. But hold on, let's give the flip side. Misfit made a bet for Caleb Williams. Remember the rushing and Trevor Lawrence rushing?
Yes.
And they won me several $100. I won almost $1,000 that day messing with them. Thank you, Caleb Williams for thank you, FanDuel, for forgetting to pull him off before they put the second string quarterback in, so he did not take a knee. Thank you.
So that's why the Bears will be on my forever do not bet list.
I will say this: Caleb Williams, if you're talking about stat lines,
I don't give a goddamn.
You like your over unders, but Caleb Williams will always listen. If one thing we know, if we know they're bad, that means the quarterback is going to have to do what? Run.
Well, he have to throw a lot too.
Yeah, he throws a lot. He runs a lot. He's always scrambling.
Okay, so let me break it down to you. You wasted DJ Moore's best season. DJ Moore's best season was Justin Fields. That was his best season. And he had 1,000 yards. Did DJ Moore get 1,000 yards this year? Yeah, I'd like to know. Go ahead. All the Bears had to do was just to get another receiver and an offense and a guard. And that's it. You did not have to trade for Justin. You had to trade Justin Fields out. So the way you're telling me that is you had no faith in Justin Fields. And meanwhile, Justin Fields, thank you. Meanwhile, Justin Fields in Pittsburgh.
To answer your question before you continue,
Yeah.
Nope, he got 89 receptions for 880 yards so far this season.
Who's that?
He got 89 receptions so far for 880 yards.
DJ Moore?
Yep.
He's having a good season.
No. He had a good season with Justin Fields because he had 1,000 yards before week 18.
But that was his goal. That was the only person he had to throw to.
No.
You're right about that, though.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't have anybody.
They got two good wide receivers. One's a rookie and one's a vet. Keenan Allen. Listen, regardless of his season, Keenan Allen is still a consistent wide receiver when he's not injured. He will if he plays the whole season, he will get you 100 catches. He will get over 1,000 yards receiving, and he will get good yards.
But Keenan Allen
is average in the game.
All right, the question is Keenan Allen is getting old.
Aduze, I like him, but he don't fit the Bears offensive scheme. He don't.
It should have been Marvin Harris.
That's why the whole scheme got to change.
That part.
Yeah. That's why I think Marvin Harris Jr. would have fit right in Chicago.
Who?
Marvin Harris Jr. would have fit right in Chicago. Yeah, he would have fit. That's all they needed was Marvin Harris Jr. and a guard, and you got yourself a team right there, an offensive team right there.
You ain't wrong about that.
Yeah, I could
That'll look
see
pretty
Marvin
good,
Harris.
bro. I can see it.
I can see. I actually can see that, but I like the three wide receivers that Chicago got. You need because look at this. You got DJ Moore. He definitely having a great season. He's definitely the Bears' #1 wide receiver. Then you got Keenan Allen Moore. I mean Keenan Allen Moore. You got Keenan Allen, who's the possession wide receiver, a veteran wide receiver with leadership and discipline at that. Like I said, if he ain't injured, that's a bad boy. We saw what he did in one game already. He had 3 touchdowns in one game. Imagine the reason why the Bears ain't win as much games as they did is because they had a lot of injuries. And another thing, they needed, Swift, you got players who can play, but it's not about them playing, it's about the system that they playing in. Do they fit the scheme? That's the question. Romaduze, no. Swift, no. Swift do not fit Chicago. Swift should be getting the ball a whole lot. Look what he did in Philly. Last year. The man ran over 1,000 yards. He ran way over 1,000 yards last year compared to the other seasons that he had when he was where? Where did Swift come from before he went to Philly?
Detroit.
I remember that Detroit.
Yep.
He didn't fit in Detroit scheme when Dan Campbell came here.
All right, I'm gonna pump the brakes on you. What's the one common denominator that DeAndre Swift had in Philadelphia that he did not have in Detroit nor Chicago?
A line.
Thank you.
A line.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding, ding.
And there's your answer why he had 1,000 yards in Philadelphia.
But let me say something. To you too. Even with Chicago, he had decent games. But you know what the problem is? Like we said, the staff, the offensive coordinator need to start adding more rushing. They need to get Swift in the game. You want DeAndre Swift to be 100% in the game? Get him the damn ball. You ain't got to give it to someone first down. Mix it up. The problem is they rely on Caleb Williams too much. That's why he getting decked. That's why them defensive players, when he slides, what they do? They bust him right in the face. They hit him on his shoulder pad. They slowing him down. But in order to have a good quarterback, you gotta have a good offensive scheme. You gotta have some playmakers. Swift is a playmaker. DJ Moore is a playmaker. Keenan Allen, he can be a veteran playmaker. If you get him, you gotta find schemes to get them the damn ball. They need to get rid of the offensive coordinator. They need to get rid of the defensive coordinator and find a better scheme for the team that would fit the players.
Pete Carroll, come on down.
No, I know where Pete Carroll gonna go.
I told you I like Pete Carroll, but I need an offensive-minded coach to get him right.
Well,
No. Well, don't get me wrong. I've seen Pete Carroll be very, very productive with the right offensive coordinator on his side. So
I know
that
where Pete
would
Carroll
work.
going.
Huh?
I know where Pete Carroll going.
Not Dallas.
I see it.
Huh?
Not Dallas.
No.
Where?
Pete Carroll's going to the Giants. They got a good defense. They got a decent defense.
No, I don't see it.
No. The only reason why
I bet you the Giants get Shador if the Raiders don't.
Okay, but here's my argument back to you with that one, right?
Right.
You said you like Pete Carroll to the Giants. Okay.
I'm not big with the Giants, but Pete Carroll would fit the Giants. He would fit the Giants perfectly.
No. But here's my argument with that. My only argument with Pete Carroll going to the Giants is if they get rid of Daniel Jones, which they already did. They need a quarterback. I don't think they're going to have. What's up?
Go ahead. I know who they could pick.
Go ahead.
Think of somebody. Think of a rookie quarter. Think of 2 rookie quarterbacks that's coming out this year. One of them was in the Heisman, and he plays just like Russell Wilson.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
That's one. Who's the other one?
There's not many quarterbacks coming out there this year.
Yeah, you better check. You better check the draft resume. Don't forget about that boy in Oregon. Don't forget about Gabriel.
There's not many quarterbacks that's like up tier.
Don't forget about Dylan Gabriel, bro. That's a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he could run the ball. He can throw that ball too, like Russell can. He can run the option.
But this year is not a
give him a good running back. Guess who the running back will be? Tyrone Tracy.
Okay, then think about it. There are not many quarterbacks going to get fit. No, there's not many quarterbacks.
I still think they don't want an offensive minded coach to coach him. To coach the team.
Okay, then here's the deal. There's not many quarterbacks are coming out of the draft like that this year. Now you will say next year, yes, there's gonna be a ton of quarterbacks coming out there next year. But this year, not that many, maybe 10 at the most. At the most 10.
And out of them 10, you're probably talking about maybe 3 of them is
maybe about 4. I say 4 will go in the first round.
3, 4 of them will start. 3 of them definitely will start.
4 gonna start.
Okay. Tell me. Okay. I probably can see that.
But my point is, the reason why I think they're gonna want an offensive-minded coach, because for many years you have seen not too many defensive coaches go far in the playoffs. A lot of them has been offensive-minded. Unless they have a very good offensive coordinator behind him. Hear me out.
Let me ask.
Dan Campbell, he's defensive-minded, but he got
he got a good offensive coordinator.
They got Ben Johnson. Look at Vikings. They got one hell of a defensive coordinator in Flowers. But guess what? Kevin O'Connell running the plays.
Look
at Green Bay. Look who calling the plays. Matt LaFleur.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a good defensive coordinator. Look at Philly. They got Sirianni. He's a defensive-minded coach. But guess what? They got Kellen Moore. You see what I'm saying?
Your old offense coordinator.
That's
all right. They keep it there.
Look again.
He's doing well.
Baltimore. The defense
look who his quarterback is.
But look at who the offensive coordinator is. It's Todd Monken, who coached Georgia, which Georgia won a national championship with this man.
Yeah.
So
okay, I got
you got to have an offensive, strong-minded coach who's really good to be able to coach him up.
There's gonna be there. So you said you know what? There's a few offensive coordinators that's going for head coach positions.
I agree.
Coming up this year,
and they need to be with one of them, either offensive coordinator or a head coach. But if you're gonna bring these high-name quarterbacks that got potential to put points up on the board, you need an offensive.
Let me put it clear this way. I doubt Ben Johnson will leave Detroit. I doubt.
I think he's leaving.
You think he's leaving?
Why not? Why not? You got the number one. You got the number one offense in the last 2 years. No more offense in the last 2 years. That's good. That looks good on his resume to be a head coach.
He was a top 5 offense ever since he been to Detroit.
Yeah,
that's my point. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So, and right now,
his resume looks good to be a head coach.
Ben Johnson is number 1 in the head coaching market right now, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's number 1.
I tell you, he could be number 2. I tell you, he could be number 2, but he's defensive though.
Who?
He's a defense one. Spagnoli.
Spagnuolo always been in the books, but the thing is, right? The last time Spagnuolo been a head coach, it ain't worked out too good.
No.
Spags
So
need to stay where he at.
Yep.
no. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. The point is, there are some coordinators. Hold on a second. No, not ready yet. The thing is this. You gotta think about it. There are some coordinators that are good to be head coach, and there's some coordinators just to be good coordinators.
A coordinator.
That's all they are.
Sir.
But there's some coordinators. Hold on. There's some coordinators who don't even have a desire to coach. They have a desire to be exactly
to make plays.
And
they don't want to get into the politics of running an organization. They want to.
No.
They know their lane. They want to run their lane. They're good at their lane, and they want to stay in it.
Question. You said Kellen Moore can't be. You don't think he could be a head coach? You say he ain't ready.
Not yet.
He was with Dallas. Wait. Question. I'm saying he was with Dallas for how many years before he went to Philly?
He was with Dallas what? 4 years.
4 years, and for 4 years, Dallas was in the top 7 for offense.
Yeah, but Jerry Jones ain't gonna give him a break. So you do the math.
Okay,
and then with the Sandy,
that's why he's in Philly, and Philly is what the number 3 offense.
Wait. Before he went to Philly, he was to L.A. He thought he would get a head coaching job. Once that dude,
he did go. You're right. He was with LA. I know the other team.
He went to LA. He thought
the Rams. He was with the Rams.
Chargers. So he thought that he was going to get the job before. I'm not going to name his name because we're not going to name his name on the show. He thought that he was going to get the head coach job, and the Chargers snuffed him. So he went to Philadelphia.
That's just like Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn thought he was going to get the Cowboys job, and so they let Mike McCarthy come back this year
to ruin that team.
Dan Quinn wanted to be the Cowboys head coach, and you know what he was going to do? He was going to move Al. What's the defensive back coach? Oh my God, Al something. I forgot his last name on Dallas. Right. Because the defense wanted the defensive back coordinator to be the defensive back coordinator. The Cowboys, the defense, they wanted him to be the coordinator this year, not Mike Zimmer.
Well, that was Jerry Jones' call. So
Al Harris, there you go. Al Harris. There you go. Al Harris. That's his name. That's what would have happened. And why not have Al Harris? He runs the same scheme Dan Quinn run.
But look at your personnel.
You understand what I'm saying?
Look at your personnel.
If Dan Quinn would have got in, Al Harris would have been the defensive coordinator.
Look at your personnel now.
Dan Quinn bought Al Harris to the Cowboys from Green Bay. Because Al Harris used to be a cornerback for Green Bay.
Well then,
and
that worked out.
The defensive back coordinator. You said what?
How that worked out?
You said what? I know, just like yesterday with Denver and Cincinnati.
How'd
right?
that work out? Ooh,
that part. If your team won yesterday, raise your hand.
Hold on a second. If your team is still alive for postseason, raise your hand.
That's all right. That's all right.
Hold up.
That's all right. Wait. If your team is close to making the playoffs, but they flop in the last 2 games of the season, raise your hand.
If your team is not in the playoffs, why are you still talking?
That's all right. I'll take that. Whatever. That's all right.
Why are you still talking and your team not in the playoffs?
If your team is if your team is already in, raise your hand.
You gotta work on that. Hey, you gotta work on that defense of yours.
I'm already in. We got.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Because y'all.
But I'm already. Hold up. But of all of us here on this screen, the only person's team that
y'all played the Texans. I mean, the Texans, they banged up. Whoever played the Texans in the first round, they gonna beat the shit out of them. Excuse my friends. Ooh, they gonna beat the poop. They gonna beat the poop out of them.
They gonna beat the crap.
Yeah, that part. Crap. You know we're gonna get them first, right?
Boy, okay.
Pittsburgh.
All right.
Pittsburgh is gonna get them.
All right. Let's move on real quick. The Rams are still alive.
Matter of fact, the Rams should won the division.
Well, they need.
I think
Seattle to lose.
Need Seattle to lose. Okay, yeah.
They need Seattle to lose.
One more ingredient they need to happen. Yeah, it's like in position. I don't think nobody wants to see the Rams either.
Yeah, the Rams.
That offense is a problem. That offense is a problem with Puka and Cooper and Kyren.
The Rams.
Go ahead. Pookie Koopy. We call him Pookie Koopy and Company.
Okay.
Yeah, the law offices of Pookie Koopy and Williams.
Yeah, the Rams are definitely tough. They gonna be tough in the playoffs. No question. The last thing you want is them to be a 4 seed.
The Rams, they're getting healthy, but I don't like. Well, come on. Well, it's a division game, so I expect it to be a low scoring game.
If I had to choose out the West between Rams and Seattle, I'm going.
Hold tight. You had your moment. Let me have my moment. Thank you very much. Let me sip my tea. Goddamn it. So, but anyway, I expected that this game to be a low scoring game. Let's wait. The Rams are getting a little bit healthier at the right time, but pretty soon they're going to have to start putting some points up when it comes postseason time. They got to, because when you're going to run into right out of the 4th seed, right, you might run to Minnesota again.
They would be.
You might run to Minnesota again.
They could beat Minnesota. They would give Minnesota a run for their money.
This time, yeah.
Real talk.
But this time it'll be a little different because Minnesota may make some adjustments.
Yeah, you get Matt Stafford. Hold
on. Let me have the full thing. Remember,
let him. He ain't said too much today.
I sure didn't.
How's your lemon tea? Your lemon tea okay?
I have black lemon tea with honey, so I'm good to go.
Feel better.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get my voice back. But anyway, point is being is this: Rams need to go ahead and start putting up some points sooner rather than later. Go ahead.
Rob, you could go speak.
Again, another one I said I was right about.
Can't hear you.
I hear him a little bit.
Yeah, you're super far away.
I can hear him a little.
Yeah.
Is that better?
There you go. Yeah, open that joint up. Thank you.
I was on the Bluetooth. That's why.
It's all good. What's that?
Another one I was right about. I said that the 49ers is not going to win it. Who was number 2? The Rams. Another one I was right about.
You can't leave Seattle out of there. I mean Seattle. If I had to choose who would win the West between the Rams and Seattle, I would go with the Rams, no question.
It was going to be the Rams regardless.
But my whole thing is Seattle's
a better defense, and I trust Matt Stafford and the offense more than I trust Geno Smith. This was a no-brainer, especially somebody that was rooting for Arizona for the last 5 weeks. Trust Kyler Murray over Matthew Stafford. Don't ever do that again. Please don't ever do that. You are you should be feeling the grounds for abandonment for that asinine comment. Trusting Kyler Murray over Matthew.
I didn't say you was better. I didn't say that.
You picked Arizona.
I didn't say Arizona gonna make the playoffs. No, I didn't say that.
You trust Arizona to win the NFC West, and you wanted that coach to win the Coach of the Year. Cut that noise out. Both of those were asinine. Stop. Ass a 9, ass a 10, ass 11, ass a 12. All that was asinine. Trusting a guy that plays Call of Duty more than he knows a playbook. Shut up. Keep drinking your tea.
That he does.
Boy, Rob is on it today.
He ain't on it. He's talking the truth.
Honey, you okay?
He's right. But I'm saying, like Rob.
Hold on, let me make sure honey, you okay?
Look, trusted a team that was 5-4, that only got one, that was only 2 games behind, the 2 games ahead in the NFC race, and they got a whole nother half to go. I warned you about Arizona. All they do is choke when they have a lead. Don't matter if they got a lead in a regular season game, playoff game, regular race, no matter what it is, they choke. And they showed you again why this year they will never be trusted until I see some consistency. Now, the Rams, on the other hand, they have been consistently either winning the West or making the playoffs these last 5 years. And I can trust Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp and Kyron Williams and Puka Nacua and also the head coach to get the job done in the playoffs. I've seen it happen, and they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I've seen this happen before.
Yeah, they won Super Bowl. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I figured the Rams will probably come out of there, especially and again, they got healthy at the right time, just like they've always done. It's just this team, for me, I just think that they need to go ahead and kind of start planning life without Stafford. They need to go ahead and get that out of the way now, or at least within the next 2 years. Because when they built this team at first, they built it just for the Super Bowl. Nobody expected this team to really after that be a force to be reckoned with. But they are now. You got Kyron Williams, you got Puka Nacua. In the defense, you got Verse, you got Fitz, you got Weatherspoon. You got all these guys on defense that you got that are young, and you can still build around this team as long as you find another quarterback that can complement Matthew Stafford when it's time for him to go, and you don't really have a big of a drop-off. You can still dominate the West with this group that you got. Literally, the only thing you'll be missing is right now is a quarterback that can learn from Stafford, and when it's over, he can take over like Jordan Love did with Green Bay.
Because he got a couple more years left.
If that, we don't know, because you got to remember, this Saint got the neck injury, and he also had an issue with.
Okay. I'm looking to see what I'm looking for. Excuse me, I was here looking for. Good. Now, Sunday slate, ready to run it?
Let's get it.
All right. I'm gonna get playoff scenarios and all kind of stuff because I have a whole lot of tickets in. Some tickets is yet to be punched. So let's start with the games that don't matter.
Question.
Yes.
Can we do the anytime touchdowns while we in here?
Yes.
Okay, just to make it quicker.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's start with the game that don't mean jack, and we're gonna start with the Titans and Jags. The Titans and Jags. Tennessee is favored 1 over under 37.5. Ashley, you first.
Skip track.
Calling games.
It don't matter. So why can't
I don't care. Call the game.
Let's give it to the Titans. That's all I got.
Who?
This game is not the Titans.
Okay, Rob, what you got? And your screen is.
Are we in Tennessee?
I'm looking at you like
no,
this.
Jacksonville. They're in Jacksonville.
Oh, we're in Jacksonville? Oh, Jacksonville. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Rob, your screen is sideways.
Looking at your screen like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Rob,
man. You hurt
Rob,
my neck.
Rob.
Rob, your screen.
Your screen. Change it. Flip it. Flip your screen. You're sideways. Sideways. Can you hear us?
I can't change it right now.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay, good.
Can't get right calling.
Oh, boy. I'm going to say Tennessee by a field goal.
Lone Wolf, what you got?
Give me Jacksonville.
Give me Jacksonville because they're at home.
Nah,
You're not alone, sweetheart.
you're
Candy
not
right there with
alone.
you.
I'm not.
Nope, can't get right with you.
That's how you know you ain't been paying no
Oh
attention.
damn. Oh Lord Jesus. I need to go to hell then. You can't get right.
Okay.
What the hell? What you mean?
Next game that don't mean anything. The Raiders and the Saints.
The Raiders.
Raiders favor 2 over under 37.5.
You know why I said the Raiders? Because the Saints ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody playing. Kamara out, I think, and Derek Carr still out. They ain't got nobody. I mean, your boy, the quarterback of the team, Ali, he's still playing. Rattler.
Who was he talking about again? Who was he talking about?
He was talking about the Raiders, and he thought one of your guys was still playing for the Raiders.
No, he liked to talk
Talking about
about
Jacoby
Spencer
Myers.
Rattler, like him, like you want to talk about Spencer Rattler, like that's my favorite quarterback. When he knows I have no love for that bum, so he is in the penalty box. He gonna be in the penalty box for 2 minutes, but while he want to talk all the stupidness out of his mouth again. Anyways, Ashley Carlett,
I thought he was talking about Jacoby Myers.
no.
Oh, you talking about the Saints, the Aints, and the Raiders? I'm gonna go with the babe. I don't even want to say their names.
Oh, she going with the Raiders. Okay, Rob.
And the only reason is because everybody expects AP to tank, and he's not going to tank.
Okay, what you got, sir?
I know that look.
You know why you trying.
I know that look. So I already know where you going.
Say less.
You already know this. Don't act brand new.
No, I'm not brand. No, I'm not acting brand new. I'm with you on this part.
No, I was talking. I'm going well.
Yeah. So you taking the Saints?
He's not going to say it, so just keep on moving.
Or you taking the Raiders?
No,
he's taking the Raiders.
He's not taking the Raiders.
Say the name.
He's not taking the Raiders.
All right, cool beans. Understand. Okay, now unfortunately for the rest of this slate, every game means something. So now let's go ahead and talk about the game that do mean something. Let's talk about the Jets and Bills, and that's because the Bills need to go ahead and lock that 2 seed. Buffalo's favored 10 over under 45. Can't get right. What you got?
Buffalo won't clinch. Buffalo
so they'll lock they'll lock the 2 seed. Misfit.
Buffalo.
Touchdown.
Josh Allen.
Can't get right.
Josh Allen.
Lone Wolf.
Give me the Bills to win this game.
You know what?
Silence.
You said you what was that?
Give me the Bills to win this game. And you talking about anytime touchdown? Let me go outside the box. Give me Shakur.
Ooh, I don't like you.
Let me go outside the box.
Bills will clinch the 2 seed. Cook will get in the end zone.
Yep, absolutely.
Panthers Bucks next game. Panthers can spoil the Bucks season if they win. Bucks.
They playing Tampa Bay, right?
Yes, Tampa Bay must win to stay alive to get the AFC South, the NFC South. The Bucks is favor 10 over under 47. Rob, take it first. Bucks stay alive.
Whooping. Whooping. Talking about staying alive. They're gonna thrive. No Chuba Hubbard today. No Xavier Legette, which means ain't no weapons to be thrown. And foot to ass today. I expect Carolina to not score today.
Ooh, hold on.
Bucks by a bunch. That 10.5 is disrespectful.
Let me put that in right now.
Baker is about to let it loose all over them today at home. Bucky is going to have a field day at home.
3 touchdowns for Bucky?
No. 3 touchdowns for Mike Evans today.
Okay. How about
he needs to get the 1,000 yards today?
They ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody to hold him.
2 and 2. 2 for Bucky, 2 for Mike. I think I might do that.
Could happen. It could happen. I can see that. I can't see that.
And since you want to talk about an anytime touchdown, and since Loney wants to go outside the box, I'll join him. I have two routes. You can get Baker Mayfield for a touchdown or Bucks defense for a touchdown. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
I like that one, dude.
Yeah.
I like that one.
But Mike, I believe, is going to have a field day because he loves playing against Carolina, and he's close to that 1,000-yard mark. I smell big day for him today.
He loves playing Carolina, especially at home. Especially at home.
Yeah. It's gonna be a wrap today. Carolina about to get their ass whooped.
Remember at this point a couple of years ago, he put up 3 touchdowns against it with Tom Brady. I expect the same with him and Baker.
Good point.
Misfit, you going with them too?
Good point.
Who? The Bucks?
I think all 5 of us in agreement in the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that 2 and 2 is at plus 34.51 on FanDuel. FYI.
I guess she's taking the Bucks too. All right. I will do the Bucks as well, and
I'm doing
Jade McMillan.
I'm doing the Bucks. I'm doing the Bucks too. Give me Payne. Give me Payne Durham.
What?
Payne Durham.
You're just picking anybody.
You're just picking people now, man. Get the hell out of here.
But every time I pick somebody, it always comes up. He's a tight end.
Why are you picking him?
No Cade Otton.
Because Cade Otton is out. That's why.
Thank you.
Cade Otton is out, so he's taking his starting spot.
Do you know what the total points for the Bucks is at right now? It's disrespectful. I suggest you go get it. Their over-under for the Bucks score is 29.5.
Oh shit! They're gonna have 20. They're gonna have 21. They're gonna have 21 in the first quarter.
Yeah. Over.
Wow.
Next game that was of concern. Philly is at home against y'all. Damn, this nauseating, disgusting pieces of shit.
Yo, you need to go in the penalty box.
This is my show. I don't know why I put myself in that box because of saying something of the truth. Shut up. Anyways.
You give them some power rights.
Shut up.
If I had that button, I'd put you in there.
Shut up. Cowboys stink. Anyways, Philly needs to win so they can keep or have any of a chance to win the division. Because Washington still got an outside shot. Yes, they do. They have not clinched. They will clinch the division with a win today.
All right.
You got to remember they split.
Yes.
They split. They did split.
They need to win the next 2 games in order to clinch. Well, actually, they just need to win today to clinch.
Yep.
And Saquon Barkley is still on pace to break Eric Dickerson's 40-plus year record of 2105.
How much do he need?
300 within the next 2 games.
Yeah.
And the bad,
he could definitely get
and the bad part about it is Philly plays Dallas and the Giants one more time.
Two of the worst rush
he'll
defenses
get it
in the
definitely
league.
with Giants.
So with that said, it's over under is 37.5 and Philly favored a touchdown and a hook. Somebody take it first.
Over.
3.
You know you about to.
I'll go back.
You know you about to get your ass whooped, right? Especially now with no CeeDee Lamb. You know you about to get your ass whooped. I just hope you know this is going to happen today. Especially now that especially with Kenny Pickett having a full week of practice with the ones. You know you about to get your ass whooped, right? I just want you to know this because it's bad enough that you got destroyed in Dallas. It's worse when y'all come to Philly. You do know this. It has been worse. The Giants, they don't like as much. Washington, they don't like as much. Y'all coming to Philly is just like it's just like the worst person in the world coming into the world. You don't want them to show up because they despise you every chance you get, and that's y'all.
Picture of the Phillies versus the Braves.
Yeah, they don't like Atlanta. They don't like it when Atlanta comes to Philly.
They don't like Atlanta. They don't like Atlanta.
Never will.
Nope.
So this is going to be extra hate today for y'all because no Dak, no CD, no Trayvon Diggs. Deron Bland might be questionable because he might be having surgery. Yeah, no. I know y'all want to be inspired because this is a rival game. Your last 2 games are the rival games, but with no real weapon out there today, I think that 7.5 is kind of disrespectful. Even though it is a rival game. I guess it was 7.5 because you had CeeDee Lamb, and it should have went up to about 9 at this point. So overall, I'll take Philly today. I kind of smell. Remember, I always have this funny feeling somebody might get 2 touchdowns. Somebody on Philly is going to get 2 touchdowns. I just don't know who it is because it can go either way. It can go AJ Brown for 2. It can go Devontae Smith for 2. It can go the obvious route, Saquon for 2. But one of those 3 is getting 2 touchdowns today. I just don't see Philly screwing this one up, especially with the division on the line again. Not twice in a row.
Wolf?
But if you ask me for an anytime touchdown, Eagles defense. I got a funny feeling these defenses are going to play out today.
All I can say is, Dave, is today's specialty for you. Today's specialty for you. You about to get strapped in with your mouth shut.
Nah, I ain't shutting. Not me. I will say when Philly and Dallas play, it's always definitely gonna be a good hitting game and stuff like that. Definitely gonna be a good hitting game. But I will say that end of the season, these players now they soft ass, and all the players on Dallas is sitting out. So Philly gonna clinch the East today. They will clinch the East today. And Saquon, and I would take Saquon for 2 touchdowns because we can't stop the run. We would do our best to stop it, but Saquon gonna get a rushing touchdown. He gonna get a passing touchdown.
I just can't believe Saquon has not. I just can't believe Saquon has not won the division in his entire career. That's just disrespectful.
Look who he was with.
But even when he had even at first,
and remember, 2 of the seasons he was hurt. 2 of his seasons he was hurt.
Yeah,
the ankle, and the torn Achilles.
Right, they were joined. They were just with a team that was rat ass too.
That part too.
Um,
Ass quarterback.
let
Yep.
me inform you. Let me inform you something. You picking the Eagles? I'm shocked. I'm
I'm not.
appalled. But
I'm
no,
not
that's you
being
got to count.
honest.
But you being honest. Oh, I'm taking the Eagles anyway. Your whole team shut down already, and I might know who may get that 2 touchdowns. I just figured out who it is.
There's been somebody every week.
Devontae Smith.
The Slim Reaper.
He ain't did it yet.
Give me the Slim Reaper for two tutties.
I could see him doing it too because he's been there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Philly. Uh, um, touchdowns though. As
You
much
know
as
what?
y'all don't think about it, the touch push still exists.
The who? Yeah, of
Jalen
The
Hurts
course.
touch
is
push
not.
still exists.
Kenny
Jalen Hurts
Pickett
not
might get
playing.
a rushing touchdown.
Oh,
I can see
But
that.
but you got to realize, okay, the tush push, yes, it exists, but does it have the power like it would normally have that you have from Jalen Hurts?
Not
And the
from
answer is no.
the
If
center.
it if it's
Not
from
from
the
the center.
half,
Not from the
but if
center
it's
or
from
the
the
left
half yard,
guard.
what you say, brother?
Not from the center and the left guard. The right
But
guard,
if
the
they
right
but,
tackle, and the left tackle is pure. They still good.
but if
Yeah,
they go from the half yard line, I think they can get a half a
They can
yard
get
half
in.
first.
yard
They'll get
line.
in.
But if it's a long one, like a long one, no.
They'll get against Dallas. Against Dallas. That's where we
Against
weak
Dallas,
at.
yeah.
That's where we. That's
Dallas
where we
can't
weak
stop the
at.
run.
We got Mossy. We got what's his name from Michigan? Mozzie. And we got whatever the hell his name is. He's small. He's small, but he got size on him. They gonna maul his ass right over, and they gonna mark. They gonna go right up the gut. Why do you think that majority of the team that we played against the running backs, they had more good games running up the gut on us than running on the outside?
Mhm.
They're gonna come up the gut. They're gonna come right
Now,
up the gut.
let's move on and talk about another game that means something. The Colts must win to stay alive, but they gotta go against the Giants. Indy
Yeah.
favored 7.5 over under 40. Lone Wolf, let's run this through. Lone Wolf, who you got?
give me the Giants.
What? He need to go in the timeout box.
Explain.
No. No. Okay, now question. Anthony Richardson, he's ruled
This
out
has
the
a
game, right?
reason. Lone Wolf always has a reason why he picked underdog. So Lone Wolf, explain this one.
Well, for starters, Drew Lock has been this formation for a while. He should have got it right by now. He's due for a win anyway. He's been in the first string quarterback for a while, so he's due for a
Not
win
this year.
anyway. And as far as Joe Flacco goes,
Come on.
yeah, he still got it. But when a team that got nothing to lose, and their objective is to make sure you don't make it, they're gonna do whatever it takes. And Giants lately have not been playing not bad. Well, come on, it's the Eagles. It's the Eagles. They get the hell out of the Eagles anyway. But I'm taking the Giants to win this game.
Okay. Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Richardson is out. Joe Flacco's taking over. The Colts victories, where they came from. Joe Flacco or Anthony Richardson? That's number one.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
Only
Been in
No.
the hands of. It
No.
has been in the hands of. Has it been in the
No,
hands of
no, no, no,
Flacco?
no, 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 no. That's what I
It
want to
has
say.
been in the
That's what I
hands
want
of
to say.
Flacco. He is right about that.
yeah, he is right about that.
Let me say that part. Let me say that. Let me say another thing. The Colts could play defense. They playing against the Giants, and they
What
and this is what I want to say. You got
defense?
a Pierce. You got 3 decent wide receivers on the coach. Downs, Pierce, and what's the other one? What's the other one name? The 6'4" one?
Michael Pittman Jr.
And Pittman. They're gonna tear that secondary up. And I forgot one more person. Jonathan Taylor. You think the Colts really gonna lose this damn game today in Giant Stadium? Absolutely not. I think the 7.5, the spread. I think that's a disrespect. I think the Colts are gonna beat them by 2 touchdowns. Maybe I say, you know what? I'll be nice. I think they're gonna beat them by 10 points or maybe 10 to 14 points today. They're gonna beat them in Giant Stadium. They're gonna be. That's another team. Y'all talking about Cincinnati. You better watch the Indianapolis Colts. If they get in, they're a problem too.
So you talking about this so-called defense? So explain to me why the Colts are like 28th in rushing.
It's something about the Colts. Wait, hold on. It's something about the Colts when it comes down to them key games. When it comes down to them key games and them arch and rival games, they play. They different.
But guess what? So I wasn't picking the Giants, but go ahead. I don't know what I actually picked.
The Colts will win today. The Colts is going to win. The Colts will win by either between 10 and 2 touchdowns. With Joe Flacco leading the way. Oh, look at Joe. And I'm going to say this. The Colts will get a defensive touchdown too. That's going to be one of my picks. Of course, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get 2 touchdowns. They're gonna feed JT the ball. They're gonna feed him. He about to eat. He gonna eat hard today. He gonna kill the Giants. The Giants cannot stop the run. And if they try to stop the run, if they try to stop the run, wait. If they try to stop the run and bring a 8, then no wide receiver's gonna eat. Pittman. Who gonna stop Pittman and Pierce? And they athletic and tall.
We talk about
the Colts and Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Surprisingly, I don't know like how this game is a wash. It's gonna be a very high scoring game. I don't think there's gonna be too much substance to it, except JT running all up and down that field trying to mop them up. But I really, and honestly, I don't even know who to call to win. To be honest, I think it's going to be very close. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be like over 60 points, high scoring. Because neither team has the protection that they need to have anything of substance.
Lone Wolf got a point when he said the Giants ain't got nothing to lose. But I'll take the Colts, though. I trust Joe Flacco.
Yeah, that part.
Touchdown, I like Taylor. We got a couple more games. We got Dolphins, Thanks. Dolphins, Browns. Miami favor 3, total 33.5. Miami must win to stay alive. Misfit, go.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was sending a message.
Oh, sorry. Dolphins, Browns.
I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. Lower scoring game. I think the Browns are going to surprise people. Let's be frank. The Browns defense is tasty.
Okay.
They got nothing to lose. So when you're dealing with somebody who has nothing to lose,
they're gonna go all out.
Right? They have no dog in this fight. So dealing with something like that.
All right. Can I get right? What you got?
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I'll go with the Dolphins. And
Touchdown.
I think they run it. Devin O'Chain,
Okay.
Tyreek Hill, another also a touchdown.
Give me the Browns to win this game. And anytime touchdown. Give me Foreman.
I was gonna say Jerome Ford, but
Jerome Ford.
I'll take the Browns.
I have him.
I was gonna take the Browns, but give me Jerome Ford to score. Browns in a close one. Next, real quick. Big game. Let's run this through. Oh, we got 5 more minutes. Got 2 more games. Packers, Vikings. Vikings stay alive. Vikings win. They got a shot at a winner take all next week against the Lions. Packers win. That's over. Over. What you got?
This game of the week.
That is game of the week.
My God.
Man, you talking about putting me in a bind? I gotta say the Vikings. Give me the Vikings to win this game, but it's gonna be close. Anytime touchdown. I'm going outside the box. Nader. What's they do? They anytime touchdown. Yeah, give me Naylor. Jalen Naylor.
Okay. Can I get right, call it?
You know what? We haven't had a tie yet in this season. We have not had a tie in this season yet, and you know we always do for one. And both of these team styles is almost similar. The only difference is right now they're gonna be playing in Minnesota today. So I'm either gonna say 2 things. I'm either say I think it's gonna be a tie, or I'm gonna say Minnesota win by a field goal. And I'm gonna say, believe it or not, I'm gonna say TJ Hawkinson touchdown, and I'm gonna say Addison a touchdown because they're gonna shut down. They're gonna try to shut down. They're gonna try to double coverage JJ. He's just gonna be a decoy. He's just gonna be a decoy this game. He gonna get his yards, but he's not gonna get a touchdown.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely is. Let me tell you one thing about the gritty. Lepio.
Thinking. Tell him about that smelly boy. Tell him about that smelly boy there.
He is so damn cocky and got every reason to be. Let me say that again. He is so cocky and has every reason to be.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna smell up that whole place just to prove a point.
Could be.
Okay. You should have paid me when you should have paid me before. Now I'm gonna show you why I'm worth what I'm worth.
Right.
And he did get paid. Yeah, he got paid. But nevertheless, he's proving his point as to why
he's earning his money.
Right. He's showing.
Unlike someone that was in Minnesota that does the complete opposite.
Don't talk about my cousin. the extension cousin Curtis. Cousin Curtis. He's Curtis this week.
Enron Curtis.
Huh?
Enron Curtis.
Not Enron. But
that man, we're
not talking about the Bank of Curtis today. We know that he has the bank And he got the whole bank in his hands, literally.
Feeling all of it too, like Uncle Scrooge. Anyways, go ahead. It's a tough game to choose, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Very close. Probably a field goal. Touchdown. I'm gonna go on the other side. I'll make sure the people get. I'll make sure the people can add this to their parlay so they can make some money. Add Josh Jacobs to it.
Oh yeah, Josh Jacobs.
He
He gonna do
always gets
something.
in. He always gets in, ladies and gentlemen.
There's
Add him
somebody else
in a
that's gonna get
parlay.
in. There's somebody else I think might get in too. On the Green Bay now, you say that. Reed.
Dobbs.
He's due. Reed is due for a touchdown.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Reed game one. I can see Reed. And not least, Atlanta. Commanders 3.5.
Yeah.
Don't call it quick.
Commanders. Give me Commanders. Scary Terry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't get right. What you got?
I got Washington. They're gonna clinch their first playoff berth. They're gonna clinch their first playoff berth and everything. So I say Washington. I say Jaden Daniels is gonna throw for 2 touchdowns. I say he's gonna run for 1. Then I'm gonna say Brian Robinson a touchdown.
Misfit, who you got?
You know I got Washington.
Give me Washington. Anytime touchdown. We were talking about it this morning, Lone Wolf. I think I'm gonna take it with y'all. Take Brian Robinson Jr.
Okay.
Yeah. But that is it for the slate. Until the aftermath tomorrow. I know definitely this week coming up is the second round of the college football playoff. We're gonna go ahead and make predictions on that tomorrow in the aftermath for sure. And we're gonna do the aftermath of what happens today. Until then, we're gonna go ahead and call this a day. Good luck to everyone. I know people in the fantasy playoffs right now, the fantasy championships. We got Khalil and we got Q. Good luck to the two of you. May the best man win. May the best man win. Until then, we are out of this piece. You have a blessed Sunday. Everybody else too. Be safe. Until then, we're out.